Hey everyone, Nick here, behind the scenes on the and shoot right now. How's it going? So we're working on the questions for the next couple, but I'm also referencing the and couples edition card game because the same questions we use to shoot, we are also putting into these card games so that you guys can have these conversations. So check it out at theskindeep.com/shop and get your own copy.
What do you remember from the first time we met?
Oh, met? I remember turning around and seeing the little, skinny, drunk freshman getting in my face and being nasty. And you said, "Why should I join your fraternity?" And I said, "You shouldn't." And I walked away. What are your favorite 3 memories that we share?
Best memory would be our Holy Union. Our Holy Union and doing our vows and everything about it. And that meant so much because it was a culmination of things that we were fighting for and it was on our road to equality, and that was special. Walking in and seeing for the first time, knowing that we didn't know what we were doing, and walking in and seeing the sick little baby, and me being terrified and sick because I had a cold, and just knowing that you were there and it was all going to be okay. I think that I loved, one of my top favorites is when we went to Europe the first time. And we got to walk the streets of France when we were on the cruise. And because that was a dream of ours that we first had. And it was a dream that we took forever to reach. That was a really great one.
That's 3.
How do you think I describe you to others?
I think that you would describe me as you're a rock. Always there, trying to stay calm, keep things in order. Maybe your hero? Yeah, I think that's what you would say.
Do you want to know what I'd say? I would say that you're my rock and that you're my hero, and that I'd probably be dead without you. That's what I tell people. And that you're the nicest person in the world.
What's one experience you wish we never had?
I do think sometimes if it had just been easier to have the kids and not change the law and become the spotlight and all that time where we didn't sue the state to be gay, whatever, heroes, whatever, we did it for, and I have never, ever been comfortable with going out and talking, and although I know how to talk and I can do it, there's always inside saying, it was always that little voice that was, I just wish it wasn't as big of a deal as it was. Because I think that the amount of drama it brought to a relationship just confused everything. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean, I just think it's funny.
Why?
Because I have the exact opposite feeling about all of that. Yeah, completely opposite. To me, it's one of the greatest gifts that I've had.
Well, yeah, but it's I don't know, it messed with my head.
Well, I believe you.
What do you think has been our greatest challenge as a couple, and how did we overcome it?
I think our greatest challenge as a couple was growing up. Because I think we avoided that for a long time. And I don't think we even really did it until we had the kids. So I guess they're kind of tied together, because coming out, growing up, getting the kids, those would be the big three. And they're all together, tied together pretty hard. But I think growing up has been the biggest challenge. I think we've reached it finally, but yeah.
Well, I agree with that. I think that you and I, when we found each other, we didn't have anyone to look at and say that's who we want to be when we grow up as a couple. So I think that was the hardest part, is the growing up and deciding what we wanted to be and basing our lives over your grandparents, little old Italian people. But what do we have 37 years later? We have
My grandparents,
the
little
same
old
relation.
Italian people.
Right. So
Yeah.
that was the hardest, I think, not having anyone that looked like us, that had the same dreams as us. There wasn't anything to even read.
Except for, yeah, dirty stuff. In 20 years from now, when you will think about us today, what do you want to remember?
That we did it again. That we created our own life, our own path. We did it, and we did something extraordinary again, just the two of us, and we beat the odds, and we're the champions. And I want to see that we knew how to turn around a crazy couple into a family, back to a crazy couple, and I think redefine what gay senior life is about, since that's only 10 years away. So I want to look back and say, oh my God, we did it again. I think of us like cats, like we've already had, several lives, and I'd like to think that this is a turning point of another new chapter and a new life that you and I conquer together. How has our love grown?
Over time, it's become more love, less lust, more personal, less experiential. It touches everything inside and outside, and everyone around us, and everyone we know. And I think that's just about time and work, learning. And each time it's like anything else. Each time you learn a little bit more, and you learn a little bit more, and you learn a little bit more. And I'm sure there's still tons to learn. And like developed, like a flower. Yeah. Why do you love me?
Selfish reason. I really, really, really believe that I would not be alive if it wasn't for you. You taught me so much. You taught me about the word forever. I just knew that you'd never leave me. It's like, and abandon me, and no matter how bad I screwed up, and it wasn't the me I see reflected in your eyes is the me I want to be all the time. So that's why I love you.
Wow.
Hey, Topaz here. Thanks for watching our video. If it touched you, if it moved you, if it made an impact, please consider supporting us on Patreon so that we continue making more. It means the world to us, and we appreciate it. Thank you.